This is chaoticradio.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready. We're here at the Roy and Jimmy thing. Get ready to rock, get ready to roll. The moment you've all been waiting for. We got hot, sexy Roy and Jimmy. Hell yo.
Doing that thing you do, breaking my heart into a
million pieces, like you always. Monday night, Roy and Jimmy thing here on chaoticradio.com. Welcome, everybody. My name's Roy Brewster. This is...
I am Jimmy Shaw. It is Monday night, the Roy and Jimmy thing. chaoticradio.com, your Monday night guys.
Men.
I like the guys part.
Okay, we can be guys.
I'm already called sir too many times.
Yeah. What's up, sir?
I'll take guys on this. It's 2 weeks in a row on the Monday night. Yes, it's a fucking miracle.
It's a miracle.
It is a miracle.
We're all healthy, too.
We're all healthy. That morning show just pretty much took us out.
That's what it was. Must have been.
I think it was 3 hours of Labor Day morning show. I mean, we did it for you guys.
Right.
The fans. The fans in the fan and Eddie Jarvis.
And Eddie, it was Eddie's deal.
It was Eddie. That was all Eddie right there.
So, I mean, you just did that one. You just did a show with Eddie, no?
Yeah.
Okay, how'd that go?
Oh,
We're going to talk about our week. We'll let you know.
Yeah, it was fun. It was last Sunday. It was over, I believe, the Brickwood the Brickwood Cavern Cafe, something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, how was it?
It was fun. It was, I don't know, 20 or something people in there, but they were there to watch the show. That was even better.
Well, that's always good when they're there to watch a show.
Exactly. They're not surprised there's a show.
So they didn't do the park bar where they walked right in and said,
"Fuck this."
Yeah, comedy night. Fuck this, and they left.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, you know, that's like, come on.
I know.
That's comedy.
That is comedy right there. How was your week, buddy?
My week was good.
You do sound like you are feeling better.
I am. I had a little stupid coughing attack yesterday. It's still in there. Still a little deep. A little something going on in there.
Yeah.
Little flapper shit going on inside the lungs.
A little flapper.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. There's a valve in there. It's gone bad, or I don't know if I got growing some fungi in there or some shit. I don't know.
Is that the Burbank flapper, or is that the Claremont one?
It didn't have an accent, so I'm going with Claremont.
There you go.
It didn't try to sell me a carpet, my friend.
Hey, buddy.
My friend.
Buddy, welcome.
This thing is not my friend.
Welcome to the flappers, buddy.
The bad thing is I like to cough up something like a lung, but it won't happen.
Well, that makes it worth it, though.
No, it doesn't. It's just like coughing just to cough.
Oh, I see.
It's like some people just talk just to talk. Just shut the hell up. I'm looking at you. That's enough.
Gotcha.
That happens.
Gotcha. Well, we're on YouTube.com.
We are.
We're pumping video out here. It's Chaotic Radio Live is the channel we're on.
How come I went there and it's not there?
Well, yeah, it seems on the house computers it doesn't matter. It is not showing us.
That's what I was looking at, Jimmy. I was making eye things through Jimmy.
Yeah, I got exactly what you're getting at. Yeah.
Yeah, because look, it's not there.
Yeah, I got that same one. Yeah, we're sharing the same feed right there.
How come it's not there?
Mobile device though, boom.
It's on the mobile.
On the mobile.
It's
on the mobile, as they say.
Well, we're techie.
We're very techie.
I tried to put Chaotic Radio in my laptop so I could see it and answer everyone who talks to us.
Sure, because you're a good host.
And I spelt it just like the stickers I made.
Radu. Are we on the Radu?
Yeah. chaoticradu.com.
Radu.
That was a great spell check right there, Roy. I guess that means Radu is probably a word somewhere.
It's got to be.
Yeah, that kind of bumming me out that it's live on the phones, but not on. I can't answer our people.
Not yet.
It's going to take a minute?
Apparently, we're on, Hawaii time?
Oh.
Are we on mountain time?
You know who oh, there it is. It's there. Do you know who I saw is in Hawaii right now?
Yeah, I'll give you a clue.
Yeah, tell us.
I'll give you a clue.
Tell
Let's see.
us.
Where is it? Hang on, this part right here. That's not it. There it is, right here. There you go.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was it.
Dayton's own.
Dayton's own. Well, I was going to say something because I saw she was in In-N-Out up the hill in is that
Vegas.
Hesperia?
No, wasn't it
Vegas?
Wasn't that Vegas?
I thought it was here closer.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm like, oh, really? You're here and you didn't stop and say hello?
Right.
Well, just in town, picked up her best friend Claudia, and they went to Hawaii.
Girls' night out in Hawaii.
Yeah, what's that?
That's rough.
Whatever.
That is rough.
So they're probably not. I don't know what time it is there.
They're before us, right?
Are they?
Yeah. So I think they're 2-3 hours before us. It's still yesterday with them.
Is it really? It's
Yes.
still yes. What? That's confusing. It's still yesterday, but it's
still
almost
yesterday
tomorrow
with
in
them.
England.
Yeah, like it's tomorrow in New York. So if they're listening, anyone listening to us on the Eastern Seaboard, we're actually hashtag your Tuesday morning guys.
I get it, kind of. All right, whatever.
So we go 3 hours to us. So Hawaii's got to be at least 2-3 hours. So they're still yesterday.
So
We're
yeah.
tomorrow on the seaboard. We're today here. It's yesterday in Hawaii.
Dude, it's just like no.
That's like Spaceballs, right?
No.
Right here is now. Now
It's-
is happening now.
Yeah, now is right now. It's like someone
Now is
says,
now.
you know what pissed me off more than that? When someone tells me it's like Wednesday, and they'll tell you it's like, this is my Friday.
Yeah.
It's not your Friday. It's still frickin' Wednesday.
You just happen to work on
You just happen to work on a different thing. It's like all of a sudden everyone calls up and says, I got to change my schedule because now it's Friday. It's really Wednesday. Just shut the hell up. It's Wednesday and you're off on Thursday and Friday.
Damn.
It's not your Friday.
Yeah, don't make your own
Just for
rules up.
yourself, it's my thing. Everyone's, oh, get into the entitled thing. I just make it whatever day I want. So if I wake up on Monday and say, this is my Sunday, I don't go to work.
Man, I'm glad I don't see the video on this.
Sorry.
You're mad.
Yeah, I was a little angry.
Why you gotta be yelling?
Sorry.
Why you gotta yell?
I apologize. Sorry. I'm all right.
Why you gotta
I've
yell?
been sick. I've been holding a lot of this shit in. Haven't been able to rant a little bit. So now I can
Well,
rant.
I work.
I'm going to see, I had to say it, so I had to hit the cough button. I had to cough. So that's that. If my grandma would say, that's God punishing me.
Jesus.
Anytime I did anything wrong, she said, God punished me.
You're gonna chase our guests out of here.
I'm not going to chase anyone. Oh, yeah, we have guests too.
Dumbass.
Just having fun. I was told on the thing where we were on fire. We started earlier. I like how we tagged our guest and he left.
He was gone. I know. We looked for him, right?
We tagged him. We're going to do this live video with our guest right now. It's like we're on this cognito thing. Like we think nobody pays attention that we have a guest, but we're on freaking YouTube and there's people in the seats. So we're not pulling away some shit. I'm going to turn on the mic. I mean, this is just a waste of time.
There we go.
Welcome him in. Travis, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
It's good to. Oh man, I know. I'm sorry. I was prepping for the show. I was doing some early show stretches. That's why I had to step away.
You
But,
got. You definitely have to stretch. Got to limber up.
stretch before you sit down in these comfortable chairs.
Well,
I
it's,
like it.
it's your first time here, actually, and second time meeting me, first time meeting Roy. But
No,
it's
we
actually-
did a show at Brea.
That's right. But it's your triumphant return to the Chaotic Radio.
Yes, you know
Studios.
what? I was here in 2014, and I had such a great time, and they loved me. And they said, "We can't wait to have you back. We can't. We'll get you in. We'll pencil you in before 2020. We'll see what happens."
4 years later, here you are.
Here I am. But I'm on a much cooler show. I won't mention the name of the show I was on before.
It was
a
Blaine's
fun-
show.
No,
I'll tell you right now.
Blaine Humble Show.
I'll tell you, it's a Blaine Humble show. That was a piece of shit. I'm just kidding. Blaine, if he's listening, knows I love him.
no. It was a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to be back. It's good to
Well,
be
thanks
here.
for coming
Yes,
down, man.
Thank
It
you.
was great. You were on that Eddie Jarvis show with me last Sunday.
Yes, the Brickwood Tavern, where there was like a Mexican concert that broke out, and we had to redirect ourselves and hope we would get an audience. But it was fun. It was really cool. It was a good time.
It was a great time.
All four people had an awesome time. Let me tell
Yeah,
you.
you know,
they were
it-
really
it's
into
one
it.
of them. It's one of them narrow, long establishments, Roy. So, and of course, in traditional Eddie Jarvis style, the show happens at the front door.
We want to make sure we get all the people coming in so we can, verbally assault them as they
I
Right.
run our sets. Right.
A couple
right.
left when I was up, and I said, "Oh, well, thanks for coming." She goes, "No, we're fighting," and they kept going.
That's true.
Yeah, and it's like, "Oh, well, I'm glad I got that going for you guys. So you're welcome."
Yeah, it's either by the front door or by the bathroom. Is the either place you got to do it.
Exactly, but it's always long and deep.
In
Right.
some,
Oh, hey.
Whoa,
Yeah.
hey.
It's Eddie Jarvis.
That's what I hear.
But they were attentive. So it was like we said at the top of the show. Surprisingly, the audience was there to. If they weren't there for it, they gave the time to listen to us. So.
Good quality listening audience. I like that.
Good
Yes,
listening
yes,
audience.
very
Good listeners. Absolutely.
golf clap all the time. Loved
Golf
it.
clap.
Yes. No, that was a good joke. That was
That always makes it good. Not when they just laugh. When they say, "That was a good joke."
right. And they just
Makes
kind of
me feel
give
better.
you a little one of those
little one of
Bing,
the-
you know, a little, yeah. Good job, sir. You're gonna get there.
You're. I can tell there's talent there.
There's
I can
getting
tell.
stronger. I've never seen you, but you're getting stronger.
So you just started last week. That's great. Good for you.
What do you do? What do you do during the day?
Oh man,
Just wondering.
I do. Yeah, I know. The job that pays the bills. I'll mention this really quickly because I don't
Well, do
want them to tag. I'm a small business specialist with Chase Bank. I've been there for 10 years. So that's my pays the rent, pays the light, keeps the gas on.
Nice.
Yeah. So but I love doing comedy. This is something I've been doing since high school, to be honest with you. So this is the passion. This is one day we'll pay the rent and keep the lights on. So hopefully, I think that's our goal, right?
Well, I mean, not only
Ultimately, sure.
Ultimately, yeah, absolutely.
not only are you a comic, you also promote. I mean, you also are a booker and promoter.
Yeah.
You do shows.
A number of things. Host. I've emceed a lot of different events, not just comedy events, but we did this thing called Girls Night Out last year, and it raised some money for American Cancer Society, and I got to host it, and it was awesome. It was really, really cool. And just on top of just a million other things I get to do up in the high desert area, because we have a lot of comics there, but you really want to stand out, you really want to do your own things. That's why I like to just kind of be a jack of all trades up there.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's fun. Yeah, and it's cool. Yeah.
That's cool. I mean,
Comedy's fun though. You get to. We were talking about it earlier, about acting, and acting's fun, but when you're up there, like you said, by yourself, I mean, it's you're failing or succeeding. If you're in a play or a production. Yeah, you're responsible for 10 to 12 other people, and that's that can be tough. But comedy, it's you, you sink or swim.
that's pretty exciting when it's just you.
It is. Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's nice. Yeah, that's why I prefer it.
I prefer it when it's all by myself. I don't know. Sure, I'm not completely sure.
But
Oh my god, and it happens once in a while. I mean, but being humbled is a feeling that only a comic could enjoy in a weird way. When you're just on fire, going, and you're like, man, come on, watch out. HBO's calling. I got everyone calling. And then all of a sudden, someone just kicks you right in the nuts. You're like,
yep.
yeah, no,
Yep.
you're not ready
Yep.
for shit yet.
No.
You're gonna be at the Woodquest Winery on Saturday.
It's down. It's downhill. No, it's so true because you as a comic, you write new jokes, you go to the workout rooms, you go to the mics, try the new stuff. It works, and then then one day it falls flat. And you're like, oh, that's the worst joke I ever wrote. Even though 2-3 shows beforehand it was killing.
Right.
So it's just that self-deprecation that you get.
Self-deprecation. I like that.
I love that same. I love that same night juxtaposition of killing and then eating shit an hour later. You get those you get those 2 shows a night thing, and you're like, this is great. I love this, man. The first one always freaking out of the park. It's the best one ever. You get so cocky, you get to that next one. No problem, I got this, and you just eat a dick.
Yep.
And you're just like, I was short lived.
Yeah.
It was.
There it goes.
The ride
goes the
here,
love.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ride here to the second show was awesome. After that, no, we're good.
It's a quiet Uber ride home. Let me tell you.
It's so
It's
is.
so
Right.
quiet.
Even the Uber guy knows
So-
you ate it.
Right. He just leaves. He's like, I don't got time for this.
Why are you so quiet? I
Call
just-
Lyft for that.
Call someone else.
Yeah.
So, it could suck, but it's all right. I mean, we love to do it. I mean, it's one of those things that people don't understand unless, I mean, if you don't want to do it, you don't give a shit. But
Right.
people don't understand the rush and this and that and the other. I've told the story before. I was at Brea, and it was my birthday. It was a birthday show, and I went to get on stage, and my girlfriend at the time, she's my wife now, she was walking. She brought me a drink, and I was waiting, and I'm like, okay, it's time to go. I start walking to the stage, and as I get to go up the stage, she's walking in front of me. I'm like, come on, man, move. I got to go. It's time to roll. And they're getting ready to introduce me, and then they said, we've got a special guest. I thought, oh, wow, they're going to say something for my birthday, and they actually introduced her to wish me a happy birthday, and she did a joke about having the sex on the stage drink. I'm going to give her
Sure.
sex on the stage, blah, blah, blah. And someone in the crowd had been heckling all night, a girl, and she said, I didn't come here to see no fucking female, like yelled at her, like, and I thought, oh, okay.
Wow.
See how this goes. And she popped off and says, well, that's what you fucking got, and just like went off on her real quick, and the whole crowd went freaking nuts because they had already been to the point where they wanted this bitch to shut up.
Right. Right.
And they all went crazy, and then I got on stage and did my thing and had my set and got off, and that's when I asked her, I said, okay, I got to know. What is that feeling like when you've got, because it was packed,
Right.
when you have 300 people just cheering and they're on your side? And she's like, oh my God. I said, that's it. That word you just said right there is exactly why we do it. It was like, oh my God. That was, yes, that's the shit.
Right.
But man, when
I like, that's a great feeling. And you know, I think sometimes we take it for granted because we'll do, you know, this show or that show, and you know, maybe there's like 3 or 4 that pile up and they're not the best, and the audience is there, and then you just kind of, you start waning, but then you get that one audience, you get that set that just explodes, and you're like, okay, this is why I do it. This is it. This is the reason.
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is why I do it.
But the funny thing is, like you said before, it's like you and don't understand it. You could do that set, you know, you can do your 15 or whatever somewhere and just crush and pull that exact set out and put it into this venue right here and go, what happened?
Right.
What's different?
Right.
Was it me? Probably.
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah.
Was it energy? Was I off? Did I not have it? What was it?
Right.
But it's like, man, got it. No, you don't. You suck.
The worst person in the world.
And you always remember that bad set more than you remember the great set every time.
And you always end up recording the bad sets. Like the good set, you're like, oh yeah, what's no battery on the phone, no setup.
You immortalize it, yeah.
You just, yeah.
The great set, no one recorded. You're like, I had no idea this thing was going to go that well.
Right. Wow. Bad news.
How long you been at it? You told me last week.
You know, okay, so in it, about 7 years now. Going strong 7 years. But my first time I did stand up was in high school. My sophomore year for a talent show. Came back the next year for my junior year, and I won the show. Won $100, which is probably the most money I've ever made in comedy.
Right.
To this
So,
day.
yeah, to this day,
day.
yes. Right, yes. I peaked at 16, which is great. But the badass part about that night was this is like 2003, so nobody, like, it was like Dane Cook who was popular, and that was it. There were, you know, it was after Seinfeld, it was after those guys, so, you know, and nobody took comedy as a real talent, which pissed me off, but was really exciting when I got to win, because I beat like the girl who like threw like, you know, flaming batons in the air, you know, because I pissed off her dad, and I remember that, you know, people calling the school going, you know, that shouldn't have happened. You know, my daughter's a great singer. Why did this guy win? He just told jokes. He was just mean. And I just thought, yes, I win, you know. And from there, you know, you just fall in love with comedy, because you're the anti-hero, you know. You're the heel wrestler. You're that guy. Okay, let me prove to you, you know, that I can be funny, and I'll keep going. So that's why I like doing it. Yeah. Awesome. That makes sense.
No, it actually does.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense for someone that does it.
Right.
It's just it's. I think you said something there that was really hits to me when someone said they just kind of don't respect it, or they think it's like, well, that guy makes me laugh at home, or that guy makes me laugh at the office, or that guy, he could be a comedian. Well, it's not.
It's not that
it's
way.
It's not that.
No. I've had so many people come up to me and go, hey, you know, I'm really funny, and my coworkers think I'm funny. Would you give me like a 10-minute spot? And I go, how long have you been doing comedy? They go, I've never done comedy. I go, absolutely not. No,
Nope.
No. You're going to get up there, and it's just not going to work, because, you know, Susan in accounting isn't in the audience. So guess what?
Backing you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the crazy one at work.
Right. That was always my thing. Like, I never liked, oh, it was the class clown. Like, no, it doesn't. No, it just means you're an idiot. You know, that's all. Yeah. But I made, you know, chemistry class murder, and I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way.
No, we're not letting it happen.
No.
It's a different thing, but I think there has to be a little bit of that. I don't know, a little bit of that sarcasm head, funny thing in there.
Yeah.
But it's not the guy walking around with the freaking, you know, the anteater on his head, walking through, you know, class or some shit. It's not that guy.
Right.
Where did I get an anteater on somebody's head?
No idea. But
Anteater on someone's head. No, maybe
I couldn't even figure out a class to put him in.
that's like
He was at school.
That's an episode of Friends, right? Ross was the anteater, the Christmas armadillo.
I was looking for something to put on your head.
Right.
The only thing that came out of my head was anteater.
I thought maybe you grew up like in Texas, and like you had like the, you know.
That's the way it was. We used to cut out their bellies and put them on our head.
Wore them to class.
Whoa, that's what we did.
Played it on the football field. That's why we got CTE at like 14. You know, that's true. We didn't have helmets. It's all good. Yeah, because you guys mentioned flappers, and God, we love flappers, don't we?
So much, so much, so much.
I have a great flapper story. I was doing a show where I killed with 3 minutes. And
Crushed
that was
my crush in 3.
That was your feature spot.
Yeah, that was my. And then the headliner did like 2 hours. 10 people did 3 minutes each, and then that guy does 2 hours. But
did you buy your drink though?
I bought both my drinks. Yes.
Wait, no. How was it when you could buy alcohol, or was it when you had to buy like a Coke and popcorn before you walked in?
Oh yeah. No, it was that.
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
You had to walk out before you.
Right.
I'll take some red vines and a Coke.
Right. Can you buy a Flappers T-shirt and wear it on stage? And we'll film your set for $40.
No, what you do is you wear those as you're passing the cards out and the tickets.
That's how you do.
I'm going to put a call through. We actually got a call on line 1 here, and you can keep telling your story.
Okay.
We'll bring a caller. Caller 1, you are on the Roy and Jimmy thing. And caller 1's gone.
Caller 1's gone.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, hey, good call. Good job.
Good.
Nice
I
talk.
like that one.
Nice talk. Nice talk. Anyway, it's the Flappers.
So I was outside, right by the little air concession area, we'll call it. And these 2 younger kids, you can tell they're probably from one of the colleges around the area. And they go, hey, excuse me, sir, because they were polite. Is this where we sign up to be stand-up comedians?
Absolutely.
And I said, no. See, there's a dive bar probably about 2 blocks. Just head over there, do an open mic, and then see how you feel afterwards. And then realize that that's real stand-up comedy. That's the real grind, not signing a postcard so you can...
If you ever wanted to try comedy, come on in.
Come on in. 2 milk minimum.
We're going to criticize you
Yeah.
and tell you if you're Flappers material.
Yes.
Yeah, because all the other comics are going to just bash you.
Right, yes.
I mean, unruly bash you.
Right.
Because that's what they're for. Kind of.
Those yeah. And it's fun to do workout rooms. It's fun to do open mics. I don't suggest doing them all the time because I think it brings your spirit down. But you need to work on stuff, and you need a spot where it's just raw, and just there. It's there to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put caller 1. There we go. Line 1. You're on the Roy and Jimmy thing with Travis Tapleshay.
Aloha, bitches.
Oh, from Hawaii.
These are our Hawaii gals, Travis. We're talking about.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Wow,
so-
all the way from Hawaii. The last person that called us from Hawaii was Lisa.
That's right. So Dayton, Ohio's own.
Dayton, Ohio, and Victorville is on the phone from Ohio, from Hawaii.
Roberta and Claudia. How's it going, long distance?
Going good. And by the way, it's Spring Valley Lake, California. Thank you very much.
Oh,
yeah.
SVL.
SVL.
You're not going to fool Travis.
Travis knows. He lives up there.
Yes.
Yeah, he's from up there. You're not going to fool him. You're not impressing him.
It's a big fucking puddle. Don't start.
Not a mobile home. It's a luxury.
She can't even finish the sentence.
I can't even do it.
She's like luxury. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just jacking everybody.
Right.
So what time is it there? We got to know.
It's still a mobile home.
What time is it there?
It's 6 something.
At night?
It's 6:34 in the
Oh,
evening.
Jimmy. Boom. Nailed it.
Wait, 6:34 in the evening on the 25th or 26th?
Oh no, we're at the 28th already, baby.
We're at the 28th.
That we are, yes.
Yes.
We're 3 hours behind you, so we're just watching the sunset right now.
Oh, so you're 3 hours behind. I
See,
should
yesterday-
have thought of that because the way the sun's dumbass.
So we're today. They're yesterday. Eastern Seaboard.
No, they're
So-
the same day. They're just 3 hours
We're-
behind us.
Yeah, we're basically tomorrow.
Yeah, if it's a
No, we're not
flat
tomorrow.
Earth-
We're 9:30. They're 6:30.
Night's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what have you gals been doing out there?
Well, there was like a thing, kind of like a Grand Canyon thing that we went and looked at today. What's it called? Waimea Canyon. Waimea Canyon. Yeah, it's like a miniature. And this guy had a drone, so he was flying the drone, and we could watch on his iPad, and he could like view all the, nooks and crannies of this canyon. It was awesome. It was so cool to watch this drone, take video and
So
pictures.
you flew all the way out there to watch an iPad. That's
Right.
cool.
That was I thought was neat too. He could like I could just watch a YouTube video of that shit right now. I would have saved some money.
And then tonight they had a drawing, and I won a timeshare usage anywhere in the world for another week. For another week somewhere.
Jesus, you're
So I need a
scoring.
guy to go.
You need a guy to go with?
Yeah. So what? So is your guy?
Okay, fine for being your BFF.
No, his girlfriend's in studio with us, so that's not going to work.
There's plenty of guys in Spring Valley Lake, though. She could probably, hook up
Yeah,
with.
and some of them have teeth.
Oh, well, yeah, teeth are optional, actually. You know, it's okay.
It's okay.
Teeth are optional.
Wow. I've heard guys say that, but never a woman.
Well,
When you got that
know, we're-
timeshare in Hawaii, though, teeth are optional, I guess. So that's all right.
Yeah, right, yeah. But we can promise you a lay if you come here.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, whatever.
That-
I got news for you. I got to pay $600 in airfare. I just go home.
That's a Hawaiian Airlines. That's Hawaiian Airlines' little motto. We'll get you laid when you get here.
Laid.
And it hasn't worked yet.
It's because you're watching an iPad. Look up a little.
Well, right, exactly. That's the story of our life here.
Oh, wow.
Well, how long you guys there for?
A week till Saturday.
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys are just gonna live it up there, Waikiki
Oh
style.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's a rip roaring, little town we're in here. They have like a little food mart, and that's about it. I don't think there's a McDonald's here.
Hence why we're sitting out watching.
That's why we're
sunset
out on
right
the
now.
we're on the cliff watching the sunset because there's nothing else to do here.
Again, sounds like high desert.
Right, very much so.
Very much
Absolutely,
so.
yes.
Sunset's a little prettier here.
You could have just stayed at the Marina Lounge in Spring Valley Lake and had as much good time.
Yeah, they know.
Oh,
No, no,
yeah.
no.
Or the Cocky Bowl.
Which doesn't exist anymore. No,
Hey,
this is-
so Catherine Galloway says hello, and Dawn says hello to you guys.
Hello.
Yeah, they're all piping in on the YouTube live right now.
Oh, YouTube Live?
Yeah, you can watch it live. If you'd
Oh.
listen, you know what? Oh, wait a minute. We went to a retirement party that one of your old teachers was at and said to say hello.
What? Me or Claudia?
You.
Me? What
Yes.
teacher?
Someone from Altaloma High School.
Oh,
But we don't know which teacher.
I have no idea.
Okay, well, that's great. Tell him hi back for
Was
me.
Gus there? Would he know?
No, Gus was not there. It wasn't that. It was a retirement party for someone else. But they showed up, and yeah, I can't remember his name. He used to teach driver's ed, and he taught
Mr.
year.
Grasso. Mr. Grasso.
Yes,
Tony
that was it.
Grasso.
That was it.
Oh, he's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
He said you were the
Wow.
only students he ever looked up to.
Well, I'm almost 6 foot tall, so that
Yeah.
would make sense.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He said it wasn't because of your mind; it was because you were tall.
Right. Well, I didn't even get my theme song. What's up with that?
You did earlier.
I know, Jimmy. I didn't get my theme song.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, I thought you did. Wait,
Frickin'
hang,
diva.
Hang. No, I spoiled it. It's my fault. That
And
is,
anytime that song comes on in the radio in my car,
You
I
start
crack
laughing.
up.
all right, okay, all right. We'll do it proper. Hang
Don't
tight.
get earlier.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Jimmy, I didn't get my theme song.
Oh, now you got it on.
No, she just opened up YouTube.
Who did? Oh, turn YouTube down. Oh my God, you're listening while you're talking on a phone. Oh, now you got it on.
No, she just opened up.
No, I don't have.
Oh, turn YouTube
We're living
down.
in the past now.
I don't have YouTube open. It's you guys.
That's not us. We don't have it on.
I don't either. We don't have it either.
That's weird.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that.
Hey, wait, did you hear that?
Jesus.
Yes, we did.
Okay,
Okay, good. That was for you.
Thank you.
All right, go get laid, you two.
Yeah, go get laid. Go get some. Hey, and if
Okay,
that doesn't
we
work
will.
for you, go drink a lot. You guys got each other. Whatever.
Well, we'll send you the video.
Oh, awesome. We'll post it.
Okay. Aloha.
Aloha. Have fun, guys.
Have fun. Enjoy
Okay.
yourselves.
All right. Much love. Have fun. Bye.
These guys.
Whatever.
True fans. We've got 5 of them.
That's
yeah, we
great.
got 5 of them. They're
Yeah.
calling from Hawaii, but one's from Dayton, Ohio. The other one lives in, Spring Valley Lake, and they're in Hawaii calling in. That's all right.
No, we can do that.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
that's
right.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Aren't you glad you came in for that?
Absolutely. Yes. Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio, you're loud.
You're loud.
All right, man. We're going to get out of here. First break. You're going to hang around, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You're not going anywhere, right?
I'm here.
Excellent.
I live
Whatever.
here.
You live here?
Well, not.
So someone else.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're going to get out of here. Give us a call after the break, 909-360-8330. This is Roy and Jimmy Thing on chaoticradio.com. See you in a minute.
Crying parents we did. The son exclaims there'll be nothing to do to. Her daughter says she'll be dead with you. While foreign affairs are screwing rotten, like morale has hit rock bottom. Dying embers stand forgotten. Talks of peace were being tried.
Welcome back to the Roy and Jimmy Thing here at chaoticradio.com. Give us a call, 909-360-8330 is your phone number.
That sounds like AM radio. What a bad copy that is.
That was bad?
It's so awful.
That was that bad?
YouTube is just so unpredictable.
I thought you were saying I sounded like AM radio.
Oh, no. You're like FM, like HD2 compared to that shit right there.
HD2.
We're back with Travis Tapleshay on the Roy and Jimmy Thing. Hey. What you were on Blaine's show a lot. A few times. Was there anything special you did, or you just came in the bullshit? Or
we were just talking. I think it was I forgot her name. I'm just gonna call her Jem. One of her shows, and actually it was on September 11th, 2014. Because I remember she asked us like what we did, what we were doing at that time. I was like a sophomore in high school.
Oh, gotcha.
What was going on? The other guy who was also a comic, Mario Z, who actually was in the Army. He was serving in the military, so it was kind of cool. We were talking about that, and just it was a lot of just random topics. It wasn't anything in particular. Just a lot of just like.
Roy used to do every Monday, right, Roy?
Yeah, I did every Monday with Blaine.
For him and Ryan used to do a quiz.
Okay.
Right?
No, it was the birthday game.
The birthday game, yeah.
Yeah, and I whooped Ryan's ass and then I beat Matt, and then all of a sudden I didn't win anymore. Because Ryan used to cheat. I know Ryan used to like listen, and then he would actually Google the people's names and shit.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay,
gotcha.
So it was like celebrities. You'd guess their birthday.
Yeah,
okay.
well, it was their birthday. You had to guess their age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like it was just one of those things. I nailed the first one. Like I think there were 10 of them, and I think I hit 8 like right on the money or something. Well, you're nice. A cheater. I'm like, I didn't even know we were doing this shit.
Right? Yeah, just off the cuff.
And then I did it again and did real well. And then all of a sudden the big guns came out, and I just kept getting smoked. And I went, all right, something's up.
Something's up. I don't know what it is.
And I like when you start he used to do it, and you're like, okay, this is. You try to put yourself in that time. I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say Google.
I like when you're off like 15 years or some shit. You're not even close. Or when you're like, they'll say it, and you say it, and you're like, man, I don't even know who that is. I have no clue. I really don't have a clue. And if someone went first, then you're like kind of get around it. And the thing was, I'd always go 2 years over, or 2 years over or under, because if it's split in the middle, then and if it was if it was older than that, then I'd win. So I just like we used to pick them like that. They'd say 35. I go, I have no idea. I'll say 37. Like, it's 38. I mean, it was one of those things. But anyway, that was enough of that shit. Hell with that. But yeah, I used to do every Monday with that. That was a lot of fun.
That's cool. I mean, sometimes obviously certain celebrities you have to kind of really guess, with the way Hollywood is and how everyone lives forever. But some you can tell that they're 50.
Oh, right off the bat. Yeah.
I like when you nail one. And you're like, oh man, they got to be like 52, and they're like 40. Shit.
And the plastic surgery made them look
just
old.
Right. Yeah. What, you going for the old look now or what?
Right.
Yeah, you had plastic surgery, so that automatically makes you 50 plus in our eyes. So when did you decide and start producing your own shows? When did that revelation hit you?
You know what? It was probably like year 2 or year 3 where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to start. You have in comedy. One of the cool things you can do is if you have a room, you can trade that room with another guy who's got a room, and that's how you just kind of get things going.
Gotcha.
And the first show that I ever booked, produced, and hosted on my own at this restaurant that's no longer there, I had Andy Dick headline it.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was just a random. Everyone's like, "How'd you do?" I'm like, I literally sent him a tweet, waited like maybe an hour, and I got a retweet, and then after that, I got a phone call from him. And this was like probably 2013, so he just he wasn't doing as much. And I'm like, and you know who he is right away. You can just hear it in the voice, and he's like, "Oh, I love to do it," and what does it pay? And he's a great guy. I will never say anything bad about him. I actually ended up doing 3 shows with him in the High Desert, 2 at one venue, and then 2 years later did another venue with him. And every time, just really cool, and like brought the house down. Everyone had a great time. It was awesome.
Damn,
we were kind of talking about that before, though. Some of the people that we booked, some of the same people.
No,
and
I just saw your headliners,
and bigger name stuff, and you just be surprised on how open they are.
Yeah, they're just really.
You just
cool.
ask them, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you send him a message on Facebook. You think, okay, I'm never going to hear from him. And what's the worst they're going to say? No. Okay,
right.
I'll just find somebody else. But when they say, yeah, I'm interested, or yeah, give me a little more information, that's when you got him. And
then they might even say, man, I got stuff going on, and you think it's like, oh, they're just putting me off. They're like, no, I've got some stuff booked. I'm sorry, but keep me in mind. You're like, yeah, that's just a nice way to say no.
Right, no.
And then you hit them up a month later and said, hey, I got this one. Oh, cool. I can do that one. You're like, holy shit, really?
How that happen?
Right, really?
Yeah, it's surprising, but then we do it. We were doing a show in Chino at the Legacy Room,
right?
Yeah, and we're hitting up these people, and they're like, "Yeah, no problem, we'll be out there. Love to do it." And you're still surprised.
Yeah, and you're like, "Wow, they're on stage. Wow, they're on my show. Wow, I'm gonna take a picture, and everyone's gonna see this."
Dude, Andy Dick in the High Desert. That's a good score.
It was really cool. It was the first time we had it was like packed this venue. The cops are like in the parking lot going, what the hell's going on in here? I'm out there having while he's on stage, I'm like, look, just so you know, Andy Dick's on stage, and they're like, oh, okay, we'll stay by close by.
Hang around.
We'll do a couple.
He whips his dick out. We'll be right here. Yeah,
and that actually that may have happened.
It may have happened.
His balls actually, but no, Andy's a good guy. I have nothing but awesome things to say about him. Regardless of how people feel about him, regardless of what he's done in his life.
He promised you, he went up, he fulfilled, and he was a good guy.
And he did it. He did it 3 times, and it was awesome each time. It was just great. Like I said, packed house. Stayed, shook everyone's hand, talked to everybody, took pictures ad nauseum. Hours after the show, after every single show. One of the shows I had him was the weekend before they announced the lineup for Dancing with the Stars that he was going to be on, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, neat!
So that was really cool. Same thing with Stuttering John Melendez. I worked with him a couple times as well. Brought him to a show I was doing at Cal San Bernardino. Just really gracious. When I told him, hey, it's for this organization I work with called Latino Business Students Association at Cal San Bernardino, and he's like, hey man, I'm all about kids, I'm all about colleges, let's do it. And then I brought him at a spot I had in the High Desert as well, and it was just an awesome night, And he's thinking, this is a guy who worked with Howard Stern and Jay Leno, and now he's doing my show. And that's not a put down. That's not a negative thing. It's just like, wow. Like I remember like being a kid watching shows like this. Howard Stern, he created this format where you're on radio, but you get to see everything on live. And I'm thinking now I'm working with this guy. This guy's shaking my hand. He's just really cool with me, and it's surreal.
Sure.
You're right?
Oh, yeah. I think one of the first shows Roy produced, he says, I'm going to ask Ty Rivera.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, nah, he won't do it. And he goes, yeah, I don't know, but I'm going to ask him anyways. And Roy did. And he goes, yeah, no problem. I'll be there. And you're just stunned. You're like, oh, okay.
It was up the street here in Rancho. It was at a restaurant. It was a Taco Hut. And we're like, we did a bunch of local people. And so we can start pulling some people in. And he was blowing up big at the time with Joe Coy.
Right.
And I'm like, we'll see. And sure enough, he's like, yeah. And then when he left, so cool. When he left, he goes, hey, this is my buddy. If it's just like this, this thing, he'd love to come do it. Here's his name. Just tell him I sent you. And I'm like, whoa, what was that all about? You're just all. Right.
And Ty, you do it again, let me know.
Yeah, I do it again. I'd love to do it again.
Yeah, and that was our kind of our first experience of going, okay, these guys are actually that cool.
Just ask.
And that's my thing too. I've gotten plenty of no's, but you know what? When you get that yes, and then you promote it, and people come out and they just enjoy themselves, thoroughly enjoy themselves. And like I said, I live in the High Desert. We're a good 2.5 hours away from LA, 2.5 hours from Vegas. It's not unattainable, and like I said, when I get those types of guys, or even just the other types of rooms that I run to, and we have great nights, it's rewarding. People say, you know what, we need more of this. We need more of this.
Yeah,
right. I'm sure they said at the Taco Hut, hey, we need more of this. We don't want to just spend all this money at the Improv. We want to come and see shows in our backyard.
It's more of a personal show because you run it, we run ours. We don't run it just show up and sit down.
Right.
It's a show.
Right.
Yeah. And we give them their money's worth.
Right, and that's how I feel too. I'm like, you know what, a show that you would see in Ontario at the Improv, or at Laugh Factory or Comedy Store or wherever.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you what you would experience there. You're gonna get the full. I'm gonna give you a show. I'm not gonna let it run long. I'm not gonna do a lot of time. I'm gonna give everyone all the comics their appropriate amount of time, but I'm gonna make sure that they're still in it.
Yeah,
and I truly agree. As much as this is as fun, it's a business too.
Right.
And you have to have a solid product. I really believe that.
Oh, absolutely. And we've had Jody Miller out at our show. Roy got Taylor Tomlinson out. We've been in the game a long time and know these people, but when they still say yes to Ontario,
right?
Or come out to Ontario, you're just like, okay, this is awesome.
And both those ladies did my rooms as well, and they were awesome.
And they knocked it out.
Knocked it out of the park.
Just both professionals.
You look at what they do. I mean, from the other stuff they've done, and then, we were cracking up at. We're like, oh, Taylor just did Conan.
Yeah,
and she was in Chino with us.
Yeah,
it's like and
Jody was on America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah,
we got her like a few months after that.
Yeah, exactly.
We got. She was all cool.
We got us We have a caller on line one. You're on the Roy and Jimmy thing with Travis Templeshay.
Hey, Travis. Okay, this isn't Hawaii, but it's Chino, which is pretty damn close. Okay, as far as I'm concerned.
All right.
Dennis, you've got to be familiar with Dennis.
Oh, absolutely. Dennis is awesome. He's a great supporter.
Absolutely.
You know Dennis.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I saw him liking all the pictures and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's our weekly segment with Dennis live from the Guard Shack. Dennis, how are you, buddy?
Wait, where's my theme song?
Oh, shit. That's right. We're theme songing everybody. I made everyone theme songs. Let's see here. Here we go. Dennis's intro. All right, here we go. All right, everyone quiet, please. And 3, 2, 1.
Well, he's very popular, Ed. The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
Live from the Guard Shack in Chino, California, it is Dennis. How's that?
Hang on, I want to hear her voice. Okay, go ahead. So, what's going on, guys? Everything good?
Everything's still good. You have any more hoodlums running around? 5-packs running around the street out there?
Not tonight, but the other night again. 2 of them climbing the tree. That was pretty weird. I just opened the door to the Guard Shack and waited for him.
Yeah, I had a case of the 4-legged banditos of the Rodent Factory or the Rodent family. Little raccoon bandits coming through last week that he caught on. Yeah. He caught it on film.
Yeah, last week and 2 days ago.
So you got to watch out though, because the one guy, the one tenant that lives where you work at. I got a feeling he might cut up one of those things and have them for dinner.
He might hit it with his golf club, and we might be eating raccoon or coon pie or whatever the fuck they call it.
Well, I think at that point though, if he actually can kill one with that golf club, pretty much don't ask questions after that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you seen the way he was holding it, like he's going to hit me.
Yeah, he did have the good pose. Nice cut.
Yeah, he's going to have some orange raccoon.
Ooh. Say it properly now, Roy.
Oh, sorry.
Getting all paranoid. It's behind you now.
No, I was waiting for him to do the orange.
Or make a orange chicken raccoon special and no hair.
no hair, please.
No hair. Make sure you take off a mini craw, because craw will make you choke and scratch your throat.
And take off the mask. Just kidding.
What? Take off a mask, otherwise orange chicken stare at you.
Show yourself.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah,
that's the one.
That's the one.
So
that's the one.
So your Bofus and Company, did I see that right? 40th anniversary?
Yes. You made the shirts. You don't know how to pronounce it, or what's?
I did good, right?
Yes. Bofus and Company, 40 years.
There you go.
Wow, I thought you were saying he pronounced it wrong.
I thought he did too, and I'm like, shit, I thought I nailed it. I nailed it.
No, you got it right.
You have a reunion planned, or what are you doing?
Well, Bofus is me and Herman. That's both of us, and then we've been hanging out a lot lately and doing a lot of the little shows and stuff. The tribute bands and all that shit.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't get out. Here's a funny story. I don't eat turkey anymore. Okay.
That's hilarious. No, that wasn't the part. Okay.
Okay. His wife hates me for. Can you imagine somebody not liking me?
I can't. Imagine.
I have no idea.
I did not picture that at all.
Exactly. Well, one year back in about 94, 93, something like that, a long time ago, Herman brought over a turkey. He says, "Here, Rosa sends this over." I said, "That's really nice. She's trying to be nice," because I really honestly don't know why she hates me. We made the turkey. I got sicker than the dog, and I thought that bitch is trying to fucking kill me. So I don't eat it anymore. So she made him move out to Yucaipa. So we only get to see each other once in a while. So it's a pretty special occasion. So no reunions planned other than us getting together and doing what we do.
So his wife moved him out of town because of you.
Yeah.
Damn.
See, I understand. Okay. Well, only one time I did something. Me and Herman's brother, it was Christmas time. We were babysitting the kids, and we taught the little girl something. And then when they went to the mall and they seen Santa, she goes, Santa bum? Santa bum? And she thought, that's it. We taught the girl how to say Santa was a bum. Yeah, we did, but I mean, that's no reason to hate me for the rest of my life.
So it wasn't your control that she picked up on it that quick and enjoyed it.
Exactly. It's not my fault she's a smart little shit.
And it's actually a compliment to the mom that she's a quick learner.
Exactly.
See, we learned shit here, and she punished the husband.
Thank you, Jimmy Jams.
Jesus. That's a hell of a story, Dennis.
That was great.
You know, I got a million of them. The only one who wants to hear them all is Christine. Don, thank you so much for that cool moonshot in your wedding pictures.
In the video.
In the video, yeah. I forgot that's what, when I looked at it again, that was a moonshot. That was for Moon Man.
It's either that or she was about to shave her armpit. Is one or the other.
Well, if you look close, you could see the moon at the end of her finger. Either that or she had a boogie. I don't know which one it was.
A little bit of both, maybe?
Could have been.
Could be.
Yeah, there you
Could
go.
be.
Yeah. No, she's pretty clean.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have put a boogie up there.
Okay, cool. No, that was pretty awesome when you tagged me and I looked, because I hadn't even seen the video yet. And I go, oh, yeah, sure enough.
We were on a boat, on a ship, on a cruise, on our honeymoon, and she wanted to give Moon Man a shot of a moon. Which kind of bothered me a little bit. She was thinking about you when she was on honeymoon with me. You know what I'm talking about.
And then she was my date for Sean's birthday party. So
Yeah, that, and she did dance with you a little bit during the wedding, too. So, I'm a little worried about, throwing a little bofus her way.
There was no dance. Oh, during the wedding. No, yeah, but I danced with you more.
Oh,
I
yeah,
danced with
there's
you more during the wedding.
you sexy bitch.
Yeah. Damn stupid.
What the hell?
It's funny with Travis. I seen him at one of the shows, and I went up to him. We weren't even friends on Facebook or anything. I went up and hey Travis, and he goes, "Oh, hey Dennis," and we just knew who each other was.
No, because you're a great supporter. I think I originally met you. I want to say when Rock the Keys was open in Rancho, and it was a Zach Miller production. And you're just an awesome man. Every time I see it at these shows, whether it's Ontario or like little bar stuff like that, you're always very supportive. So as a comic, I want to say thank you for always being there, and we appreciate it.
Well, see, I always saw him at Flappers Claremont.
Oh, that's another spot. Yeah,
and but I didn't know him yet, so I saw him there 2-3 times, and then I did a show at Rock the Keys.
Right.
And there he was, and I just went up to him. I said, I feel like I have to know you now.
Right.
I mean, first of all, he's a formidable dude. I mean, he's a big son of a bitch.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like, I better make the first move here. And I just feel like it's my obligation to introduce myself to you. I am Jimmy Shaw. I'm a big fan. And we've just been buddies since.
I'm a big fan.
I wish more audience members were like you, man. Definitely.
Thank you. I when I go to a comedy show, I try to bring people. I have my own bringer shows, and so I've brought up to 17 people to one of Eric Schwartz's shows.
There we go.
And 10 people the other ones or whatever. So right now we're trying to get a group together to go see Craig Shoemaker at Flappers in Claremont.
Oh,
that's gonna be good. Yeah,
the Love Master.
Yeah, I've seen him several times. So, but $25 a ticket, and I'm like, okay.
That's
Flappers.
Yeah. That's pretty.
Yeah,
good.
that's the deal. You go see talent like that at Flappers at 25 a piece, or you go see one of Travis's shows, who has the same kind of talent, and you're not going to pay $25.
No, absolutely.
And you're going to get the same show.
Right. You get the same
Here's
meal.
the funny thing, and I'm not
a
I'm
better
not
show,
bashing
probably.
anybody. Craig Shoemaker, $25. He's worth it. Like I said, I've seen him several times. Michael Rayner, nice guy, $20. I'm like, I don't want to see a guy spinning a donut around on an umbrella for $20.
Oh, the magician, yeah. Illusionist, my bad.
Yeah, he's a nice enough guy, but I took Eli to his first show at Flappers for Michael Rayner for the 2 milk minimum for free because I had free tickets back when Flappers used to give out free tickets.
Well,
You know.
I don't know.
That brings up a good point. What is it? Who's like? What comic are you willing to just say? You know what? Forget the amount. I want to see them. That goes for all.
Ooh,
of them.
that's a
It's
good
an
one.
open question to everybody.
That's actually a real good one.
Because the last show that I paid for was 5 years ago, and it was in Vegas. It was Andrew Dice Clay, and that was more or less because I wanted to see Eleanor Kerrigan because she's an awesome person. I was obviously Andrew Dice Clay is awesome.
Yeah,
it was because she was opening up for him.
Well, it's 10-10. What one of the people that I always liked and I paid to go see was I was a big holy shit Christopher Titus fan.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
So I went to go see him at Irvine. I'm like, I'm going to see Titus at Irvine. Okay. So go to see him, and he comes out with a big notebook, and he says, I'm going to be working out my stuff for my new special. I'm like, all right, okay. So he's going through. He's actually reading notes. He's doing the thing. He was entertaining, and it was cool for me to see him work stuff out.
Right.
So on my side, it was like, oh, man, he's struggling, and he's fighting, and he gets it to hit, and he changes it. It's kind of cool. So I did the same thing at the Ice House. Same thing happened. I'm like, all right, man. I want to see him do a show.
Right.
So we were walking up, and I didn't even know he was coming. He was at Ontario, and we walked up, and Don was with me, and we walked up, and I said, Titus is here this weekend. So we walked up to the thing. We said, are there any tickets left? Yeah. And Don, love her. She says, well, we're going to buy tickets. I'm usually in line getting tickets for you here when we go in. And they're like, oh, you do? I said, yeah, I've done a couple of shows here. He goes, oh, here. He goes, we'll comp you tickets. Oh,
wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, good job, babe.
Yeah.
We get there. What's he doing? Comes out with a big old book. I'm working on my stuff. I'm like, man, I want to see you. I don't think I'll go see him again.
Right.
And the first time was cool to kind of see. Second time, but like 3 times in a row, it's like, I want to see your polished shit.
Yeah. We want to see
I want to see it. And it kind of bugged me a little bit. It just kind of bothered me. So I paid twice.
Yeah.
Give me a show.
Yeah.
Well, see, you get 2 of those. You buy 2 of them, you get 1 free. You got the special.
But I didn't get the thing again.
What about you, Jimmy? Who's?
Oh man, I always pay to see. Last time I paid to see Joe Coy.
Okay.
Just because he really doesn't do material.
No.
He has material, but just the way he handles a crowd, and I'm awestruck every time. Every time. But one of my ultimate favorites, I saw Bobby Collins back in the day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He played Ontario Improv. This is even before I hit the stage. And I've had like all his albums, and went and saw him in person. And he's one of the comics that made me just go, okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. So I love seeing him every time he comes into town.
That's really
old school stuff.
Yeah.
We had Rich Scheidner on our show last year when his new book came out, and
so awesome.
I mean, he's just so back in the day. And he was on like I Am Comic. If you saw that,
Yeah,
and
that was a good cut. Of course.
I met him through. We got him through Steve Cooper from Cooper Talk.
Okay.
And he goes, he's interviewed him. He says, I can hook you up with Rich Scheidner. He's got a new book coming out. I said, yeah. So he gave me his phone number. I called him, and he goes, yeah, no problem. We can talk about anything. I said, all right. And I go, right now I'm trying to get my fan bitch shit out of the way. And he started laughing. I said, I can't do this on the air. I'm going to stumble and be giddy as a girl. And so we had him on, and he was just nothing but gracious. But it turned out we were the first stop on his book tour, which was pretty cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
way
really
cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So those are 2 off the top of my head, but it's just one of those things where you see a comic. I love old school guys, and right now there's a lot of comics on Facebook. They're bashing like Jerry Seinfeld's Netflix special. They're bashing Chappelle, and it's like, who the fuck are you?
Right.
Who the fuck are you?
Right, yeah.
I did open mics with you in Claremont. Who are you to shoot your freaking mouth off? These guys not only paved the way, they put more work than any of us ever are going to do.
Right.
So just shut the fuck up. I love old school comics. I know they work. They didn't have the internet. They had feet.
They were literally handing you flyers. Hey, come and see my show, which is in an hour, please. I need you
right.
here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the work,
Yeah,
man.
that is the work. Yeah, the barking. Yeah, the real barking.
What was that show on? Was it Crasher or Crashes? The guy with on HBO.
Oh yeah, Crashing.
Crashing.
Yeah, Pete Holmes. Yep.
Yeah. Out there barking, doing that.
Right.
That is a sliver what these other comics can even do for themselves.
And even look at what kind of even how Seinfeld's evolved now with comics and cars and things. That's his next thing that he's like, okay, you know what? I see that the internet's huge. I'm going to take advantage of that and we're just gonna do this thing. And I think it's gonna be. I think it got picked up by Netflix now.
Yeah.
So now it's just that next level. Yeah. So he just, I'm just gonna continue to reinvent myself. I'm,
Yeah, and
some 30 years after Seinfeld. Actually,
I did pay to see Louis C.K. at the Comedy Store.
Okay.
Right? Just before he did the Comedy Store special.
Right.
It was like the weekend. He was, I guess, finishing out, and they did a blast on social media on a Sunday. We got tickets right now, so I think 9:30 in the morning. Just threw something on. We drove out there and got tickets and saw him that night, front row, dude, main stage.
That's cool. That's
yeah,
really cool.
that was Louis C.K. in person. Mark Maron in person. I definitely would see him again. Bill Burr. I mean, now they're all coming to me.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
We saw Bill together in Ontario one time.
Burr is the best.
Oh yeah.
Burr is the best.
He
right
had. I'll never forget. He had someone heckling him, and they
Yeah.
were trying to get him out. He goes, "No,
No,
let's see what he got to say."
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, here he goes.
Why not? Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, let him go.
All right, Dennis, we're gonna let you go. We got a couple quizzes to get to, my friend, but always a pleasure listening to you and from the Garden Shack, buddy.
Yeah, time to start making my rounds, so watch out for the raccoons. All right, Travis, good talking to you again.
Likewise, my friend. Thank you.
Next week.
All right,
Thank you.
Dennis.
All right, take
next
care.
week, my friend.
Bye. All right,
excellent. That's our buddy Dennis. Every week, every week he checks in.
Every week, there was
one show I saw last year.
I wish I would have went to that one. God damn
it was a benefit for Bobby Slayton's wife passed away.
Okay.
And they were like $50 a ticket, dude. It was out at the Wiltern or something out in the Saban Theater out there in Wilshire.
Right.
Dude, $50. I saw Louis Anderson. First of all, Arsenio Hall was the host.
Oh.
So Louis Anderson, and everyone's doing a tight 12.
Okay.
I'm counting.
Yeah.
So we had Louis Anderson, Dana Carvey, John Lovitz, Bob Saget,
Mm-hmm.
Brian Regan,
wow,
and Ray fucking Romano, and Bill Burr.
Oh wow.
And I've never seen Ray Romano in person. I've never seen Brian Regan in person,
or Saget,
or even Saget, and or Carvey. I mean, it was just,
yeah.
Dude, one night, $50, and it was probably like the best comedy I've ever had. I mean, this is like last year, dude, and I got done watching that going, what the fuck am I even doing on stage? This is
right. You get done watching, and you're like,
they're doing these headliners are doing tight 10s and killing,
just destroying,
and killing with no effort. I'm just like, I'm not worthy. I mean, it was total Wayne's World right there, dude. It's amazing show. I
a similar experience when there was still the John Lovitz Comedy Club podcast.
We used to love that room.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was great. And I went to see Dante the comedian. He was doing a benefit show for his sister, which I thought was cool. I believe she had cancer. I'm sorry if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, I got to see all these guys. It was, you had Adam Hunter, Brian Posehn, and then Dennis Haskins, Mr. Belding, comes out.
Right.
He was doing
comedy.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, he didn't do great, but it's still like, that's Mr. Belding, and I'm like 4 feet away from him.
That's
like
right.
I did the same thing when I saw Bob Saget, 10, 11, 12 years ago in Ontario. I'm thinking, this is the guy who was like everyone's dad when I was growing up.
And he's raunchy
now,
as fuck.
And now he's just he's doing dick jokes. Like that's
Well, what cracked me up about him is I've seen him. I've never seen him live. And when I see him on TV, I'm like, man, it's just like shock and fuck and cunt and bitch. And that's all he does. But when Jimmy said he saw him, he goes, dude, he freaking killed it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
oh, yeah.
I'm like, it's got to be one of those things. In person, it's way different than just watching it. It's just watching him on a special. But I watch him on a special, I'm like, just not for me.
Right.
But, and we're kind of close and to what we'd like and not like. And Jimmy said, no, dude, it's not that. Yes, he is raunchy. Yes, hilarious.
Yeah,
I mean, so funny.
Yeah, you get in that moment with him, and you're like, "Wow, this is." What was the one comic you met that you're awestruck? Maybe you wouldn't even know you were gonna be, but you were just like, "Oh my god."
There's been a few, but I think Jeff Garlin, because I'm such a huge Curb fan.
Yeah,
and he was writing something at the bar of the Comedy Store. And I felt terrible, but I gave him one of my business cards and said, "Hey, I'm a comic as well." And he was kind of like, "Oh, I know it's tough to get out and it's tough to get time, blah blah blah." And then he goes, "Wow, this looks really expensive. I'm going to give this back to you."
Oh shit! Damn.
And you know what? It was we were just talking about earlier when they're like, "Oh, I got something going on." It was kind of one of those moments like, you know what? I'll just take it back because it's Jeff Garlin and he is trying to be very polite with me, and
Yeah.
I don't want to piss him off, and there goes my career. But he I don't know why, but it wasn't necessarily awestruck, but it was just a moment. It was just one of those like, oh, okay.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
fucking guy scared me.
I'll go
one
back
night.
at the bottom of the tunnel pool. All right, cool.
That fucking guy scared me one night at the Comedy Store. I'm at the entrance for going the backside of the OR and the belly room, and I'm already around the corner there, and I'm just standing there about ready to come. And I think it was for you, Roy. I think you were playing. And Garland's in the parking lot, but he's like, there's a sea of fucking people. It's like a Saturday night. He's back over almost to the hill behind the belly room. The motherfucker was dead eyeing me, dude. Just both eyeballs freaking. I mean, you can tell when someone's staring you down
absolutely.
from across the parking lot. And I look over, and of course you can see me because I'm like this high. And he would not fucking break the stair.
Wow.
And Ariana was with me, and she's going, that fucking guy, he's not breaking, is he? I go, no. Are you seeing this? She goes, yeah. And fucking 5 straight minutes, dude.
Wow.
He would not fucking break. And so every time I see him, I'm like, he's funny, but fuck, I get a chill now. I mean, it was some scary shit.
Yeah, that would definitely put
fucking dead eye fucking
I don't know about
Jeff
that,
Garland fucking stare, dude.
Yeah.
Not that jovial shit we all see on TV.
Right.
No smile, dead eyes, 5 minutes straight, no fucking blink.
Yeah. I see in the chat room someone had a little something to say about.
Yeah,
Jeff.
Ariana.
I see that. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it affected her too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I guess when you're because I consider us in the industry, I consider us comics. I try not to be, like you said, awestruck. I try to be like, hey, this is my peer. This is just a guy who's in upper management, and I'm in retail.
That's
makes sense.
I'm working the floor. That's how I look at it. Like, you know what? Our grind is the same. It's just his grind's a little bit higher, or her grind's a little bit higher right now.
They started before you,
Yeah.
like you said, upper
Right.
management. You're right,
Right.
there in the retail. Gotcha.
Right.
He was you once.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. No.
think about it. Yeah,
he-
absolutely.
10 years ago, that's what he was doing. Hey, let me just kind of like mix it up with these people and hope my break comes. So yeah, that's how I look at it. I try. At least I try to. I mean,
Sure.
internally, you fanboy out, like you said.
Oh yeah. You gotta-
But on the exterior, you're like, oh yeah, great, yeah, it's awesome to meet you here. Blah blah blah. I'm also.
Here's how I tell people, this is how I handle meeting someone famous, especially when especially coming up. We're at the
Sure.
Comedy Store,
Sure.
we're at the Improv.
Mhm.
There they are. They're just right there. So I seen Chris D'Elia. So
Okay.
we're back there at the back there. I was having a cigarette. It's right there at the belly room, and I just like, oh shit, there. That's Chris D'Elia.
Yeah.
And so instead of going, hi Chris, I'm a comic. I don't do any of that shit. What I do on the first impression with everybody is I slap him on the back, going, hey Chris, good to see you, and I leave because I know I'm going to be there next week.
Right.
And he's just like, oh, hey, good to see you too. He's like, I kind of blindside him.
Yeah.
Next week or next time I see him, he's like, hey, Chris, how's it going? Hey, cool. How you doing, man? It is like I just keep it very casual like that, and that's how I kind of get to know
You
them.
develop it. You
Yeah,
develop the friendship. I like that.
I just like, hey, I ain't got time for you, but good seeing you.
Yeah, but that didn't.
Instead of going, I'm a big fan, I'm a comic also,
Sure,
because
sure.
I know I'm just going to mess that all up.
Sure.
My first impression in that form will just totally blow any kind of relationship. It's going to happen.
So yeah, but that didn't happen when you got Geek Boyd out at the Ice House, though.
Oh, fuck, Mark Maron. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I fucked that up so bad. So I go, like I said, Louis C.K., I see him.
Sure.
I see Bill Burr. Boom. Here comes Mark Maron in town. Top fucking 3. I'm there. So me and my gal, we go see Mark Maron. And he, as advertised, as the podcast, had a great time. It's total Mark Maron. And I was like, well, we're going to say hi at the end of the show. So I'm waiting for all the fans to come on. I'm just going to be the cool dude at the end, the comic, to say, hey, great show, good meeting, you love the podcast. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to drop that on him. Well, I'm tall. I can be seen a lot easier. And so I'm a little bit of, probably this far, me and you.
Mm-hmm.
And so people are talking and the time's not right. And once in a while he looks at me and he looks down. He's talking to other people. He looks up, looks down. And then finally he looks across the room, dude goes, you all right? Buddy. And Mark Maron fucking voice and tone, hey, buddy, you all right? And, dude, I was like deer in the headlights. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm good. And I bolted. I was out. Grabbed her by the hand. She's like, what's wrong? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Time
go.
to
Let's
go
get the
now.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm like, oh,
We're
my God. How
done.
creepy was I that happened? Oh, my God, dude. It was over. It was over right there.
Yeah, that was his geek out moment.
That was it. That was so fucking terrible.
Oh, well,
All right. Well, we got a couple things to do here.
Yeah, we do.
All right, so
Well,
we're-
we do. We want to do this one first. Let's do this one first.
Well, I'll tell you what, right here, look at the time. Let's just do our last break, get it over with. We'll nail that one out, and then we got that little surprise for him at the end.
Oh, cool.
At the end, and then we're going to come back with As advertised last week.
Yes.
Got another top 20.
Another top 20 from LA Weekly.
LA Weekly.
Oh, okay.
LA Weekly. We did one last week, and it
actually was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun and controversial with the fans.
Yes. So
a little bit there. So
stay tuned in. We got Travis.
And we'll be
you got
back.
us. See you in a minute.
Here we go.
Welcome back to the Roy and Jimmy Thing here on chaoticradio.com. We're here with guest Travis Trappleshea.
Tapple.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought there was a little travel.
Did I put an R in it? Oh, shit.
You should turn them on, too.
There you go. Yeah, no, that's all right.
Did I put an R in it? Did I put an R in it?
That's all right.
Oh,
No
man,
worries.
I
It
didn't know I
happens
put an R in it.
all the time. No
I didn't know I
worries.
put an R in it. So you do the Holiday Inn up there.
I do, yes. Every Saturday night we do the Holiday Inn Victory right off the 15 freeway in Palmdale exit if you're in the area. It's a fun show. We've had some really cool audiences. We had some really cool acts, so it's a lot of fun. We do karaoke from 8 to 9, and then we do a comedy show from 9 to 10:30. So it's really cool.
How long you been doing that one?
Coming up on 2 years. In January will be 2 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now this happened to me and Roy, and I'm sure it happened to you. You seem like that type of guy where you actually have more fun putting the show on and comics on than yourself doing time.
I love it. Yeah, you know what? Putting, I mean, like I said, I love being a comedian, but when an audience goes, wow, this person really came from LA or this person came from Vegas, like I would totally, when I'm up there, as we were saying earlier, I'll go pay to see them as well.
Yeah.
So to give them a little, a taste of their act, and then they build the following, that's the best.
Yeah, and we were talking at Jarvis's show last week. Is when me and Roy put in the show, and yeah, we get these headliners, and it's like awesome. But we got one of the biggest thrills putting our boys up, our people up.
Yeah.
You know, people we just start off with open mics, and it's like, come do 12, come do 15, and and see the crowd love your buddies up on stage. It's like,
and then they get to say, hey, I opened up for this person, or I've been working with this person, and they get they get some pub too on it. So it's cool.
They get to meet these people.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. So when's your next one?
This Saturday.
This Saturday night?
This Saturday night. Yeah, we're doing a show. We're going to do all through October. I got you gentlemen out November 4th, so any listeners who want to come out and see that.
November 4th, Roy and Jimmy.
4th. Yeah, it's going to be a big show.
Travis's show. That's going to be fun.
So now Don's nephew went to one of your shows.
Okay.
There, not knowing it was probably about a year ago.
Okay.
They went out on Saturday night and they said, "Holy shit!" I can't remember who was there that night, and they said it was freaking awesome. And they came back and I said, "Yeah, I know it goes on up there. I mean, you should pay attention because it's a good show." He goes, "Yeah, it was," and they had no idea that they could get that kind of show up in the high desert.
Oh yeah.
And I guess some buddies of his said, "Hey, we'll go to this thing." He's like, "Yeah, whatever." And he goes, "Dude, it was freaking awesome."
Yeah. Yeah,
it was awesome.
We have some a really good comedy scene up there between myself, Matt Piccioni, JT Turner. So you sometimes like Wednesday through Saturday, you can get a comedy show up there, and it's not going to cost you more than $10, if that.
That's great.
So yeah, I mean, and it's all good quality. It's guys that are here in the IE, guys who we were talking about who I've come up with, and then that I get to turn around and give time to, and then awesome headliners. Yeah,
you had Sam and Derek up there
last weekend. Yeah, good guys, definitely awesome guys. Had them there many times, and they always bring it. So I always appreciate that.
Excellent. Well, we're coming to the point of our show. Is we did this last week. It was a quiz from the I think it's the website LA Weekly.
LA Weekly.
And it caused a little controversy here. Just there was worst bands of all time. This one person's opinion, and we all had a lot of opinions. So Roy's picked out another dandy little top list.
So I figured this is a good one because we had all the guys hanging out here together.
Yeah.
So it's the top 20 sexiest female musicians of all time.
Okay.
So all right.
Top 20.
So you're on.
Top 20 sexiest female musicians of all time.
Okay.
All right. We are ready, Mr. Brewster. Go ahead. Number 20.
Number 20. I'm thinking I'd push her higher than a top 20.
Let's have it.
Not for talent, but for the list.
Be clear. Obviously, this list isn't for talent. This is for sexy.
Yes. But I think for that part, just me, I'd probably move her up. But number 20, just making the list, Samantha Fox.
Oh, wow. Just right there.
All right.
Jimmy's not, no. See, this is the thing where everyone's different.
Yeah.
Jimmy's like,
Yeah. Good looking, but more of a trampy looking. I remember. Yeah. I remember.
Come on.
Her. Yeah, she had a couple of pop songs Power 106 used to play.
But
sure.
we're not talking about talent.
Yeah. I understand. And she's good looking, but no, not for me. But there you go.
Not your deal.
All right.
We already got a problem.
Number 19.
We already have an issue. I have an issue with number 19.
Go ahead.
I don't see this at all.
Let's have it.
Okay. Damn it. Did it again. Number 19, Grace Jones.
Ooh.
Jefferson.
Pussy.
yeah. From that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking. Never mind. I'm thinking Grace Slick. Sorry about that. Grace Jones.
Grace Slick.
Yes. Sorry about that. I'm sure she's on the list, but Grace Jones. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not for me.
No.
Not more scary than
Yes.
good looking for me.
Yeah.
In my eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, it says Jamaican-born model and muse Andy Warhol, Grace Jones became popular disco siren in the 70s and 80s. She's an epitome of androgynous yes,
Androgynous, sure.
beauty with her severe features, radiant skin, and lanky 5'10" physique. Jones rocks the Reagan-era fashion hard, making shoulder pads and leotards look hot, and she wasn't afraid to take them off. In 98, she exposed her breasts at Disney World and was banned for ever being in the park again.
Do you want this pussy? Boomerang. That's all I know her from.
Yeah. Boomerang.
Yeah. No, it's scary looking. No, that's too intimidating right there.
Number 19. I'm not. This should be the top 20, 30. Number 18.
18.
No. Courtney Love.
Nope.
No.
That is
That
smelly,
is
smelly,
dirty,
that's
nasty.
Smelly. Yeah. All I think, first thing I think of is just smelly, just dirty, just no.
Now you got to help me out with this one. Number 17.
17.
Here we go.
I'm going to mess up her name.
Just
Brody Dolly.
I don't know
Anyone?
who that is.
Brody, no.
Musical chops guitar, front one of the Distillers, and she's smoking from her buxom pinup girl bod. I don't know who she is.
Oh, well. No, I have
I'll
no.
have to
can you
Wikipedia that later.
Flip your.
I'll flip the screen around.
Yeah. Me and Trav.
I'll
we have no
flip.
idea.
I don't either.
Brody Dolly.
Yeah. I don't know. There's Brody.
No.
Okay.
Everyone's like, no.
No.
She's not ugly, but I'm not
faintly
familiar.
heard of the Distillers, but I'm not familiar enough to go.
Yeah, not
okay.
ugly, but I don't know her enough to don't over no.
Now 17 can go either way. I mean, 16 can go either way.
What do you got?
In her time when we were that age,
Real quick,
maybe.
Erica and Kathy for Courtney Love. W and Courtney Love, that's trash.
Yeah, it is trash.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is
Yes.
trash. Now number 16 in our day in the 80s.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe
Okay. Let's have it.
Joan Jett.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
80s.
I like her. I was like, yeah.
80s Joan Jett, sure.
Because I think we're going by all these women in their prime, like when.
Yeah,
they're-
you got to.
Yeah, you have to.
we
you
have
can't-
to. Samantha Fox now, no, but Samantha Fox 80s, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
But Joan Jett, I Love Rock and Roll, MTV.
that was huge.
She was,
that was,
she was
yeah.
kind of hot.
Kind of leathery and kind of
Even
that
now,
bad girl.
I think I saw her like kind of recently, and she looks the same.
She looks the same.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's aged well. We'll just put it that way. Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go.
15, I think she needs to be on the top 20. Just something with me.
She is the top 20.
No, that's why she needs to be there.
Right.
Number 15 needs to be there. I think top 20 somewhere. You could probably tell me no. Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, I think
We got a
yeah, because I think Gwen has done a good job of keeping herself relevant. So out of all the women you just mentioned,
She's-
even Courtney Love has not kept herself relevant.
I'll say this: it's never rung my bell, but she has been consistent in her look.
Right. Yes.
She
Okay.
hasn't plastic surgery out or anything like that. I've seen her on The Voice.
Right.
She still looks like Gwen Stefani,
Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah. No.
All
I
right.
agree with that. Yeah.
but never was my cup of tea.
Now, number 14.
Who wears a wool cap in the summer? Come
Whatever. Number 14, I almost put in the Courtney Love file.
on. Okay,
Just me.
we might agree.
Stevie Nicks.
No, gorgeous.
Really?
yeah. No.
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thumbs
See,
up.
not-
Especially
no?
especially 70s Stevie Nicks.
Doesn't do it for me.
Were you more of a
Yeah.
Christy McVie? Is that why?
I don't know.
Or
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it just always sounded like she should have been having a Pall Mall hanging out of her freaking lip.
Well,
and
that you didn't say what she
it's just
sounded
like dirt, just dirty.
You didn't say what she sounded
No,
like.
but that I put that whole thing. That's
for
the
you?
persona.
Okay. Well, no, it's fair enough.
I
That's
think
fair
Courtney Love-ish is where she's at.
enough. I knew Erica was going to be on you about Stevie Nicks. Shut your face, Roy. But no, I always thought she was sexy.
Okay, all right. Number 13, Nico.
Looks like a witch, Ariana.
She was a witch.
She was,
because
yeah.
of the ribbons and the spinning and shit,
Yeah.
the sorcery.
Yeah.
Who'd you say, Nico?
Nico.
I'm familiar with the name, I think, but not the look. Give us a look on this
Yeah,
one.
I don't even think it's worth a look.
Yeah.
See, if three guys don't know her that well,
See,
then it should
that's-
not. Yeah. I think,
exactly.
yeah.
There's so much that could be going on with the picture they use. It's like that could be your next door neighbor.
Yeah,
Right,
I
yeah.
Not familiar enough to
You
even-
got to come on. If you're going to be a top 20, we got to be able. If we don't know who you are, we're going to see the picture and go like that.
Right. Yeah.
No, ready, Nico? Sorry,
No.
Nico, you ain't got shit.
Yeah, not familiar enough to even
I don't
rate.
think she'll be coming
I
over for
can't, I
Thanksgiving.
can't even rate her. No.
No.
Number
13?
12.
Go
That
ahead.
was 13. Number
Okay.
12. Well, it's Mia, but it's MIA. But it's Mia. Don't know who it is. She's got
Maya?
green lips.
Maya?
Maya.
Let me,
She rolls her body to the sound of gunshot slinging. Some. I murder. Maybe she pulled up a song. We'll know who it is. Is it believed Sri Lanka bred rapper Mia, or is it Maya?
If I think it is, then I think she's actually pretty good looking.
In fact, Matangi Maya, I can't read her last name, is named for the Hindu goddess.
MIA.
The
No,
ability-
yeah.
It's MIA.
Yeah. She had that song that was popular in
Okay.
Pineapple Express, which came out like 10 years
Oh,
ago.
right,
Yeah.
right, right,
And
right,
it had the
right.
actual gunshots. I think
Right,
that was
right.
the controversy. Yeah.
I don't.
No, only because
She's cute, but
you
I don't
can't-
think she's gorgeous.
I don't think you can put rock goddesses or sexiest women of all time with because that means then
She got green lips, man.
Paper Planes. That was the song, right?
right.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Ariana popped that one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Ari. I like what you pulled up. Thanks. Okay, number 12. Get out of here. Okay, number 11. This is going to go either way here, I can tell. Taylor Swift.
Not my cup of tea.
Yeah, me neither.
No.
No.
Dateline would be, but if I liked her, Dateline would bang on my door. So, dude, no, no, come on.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, because she's I don't know. She's not.
I don't think she's no.
No.
You definitely have to be a teenage boy, I think, for that to be a rock offer.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
In the
Yeah,
brash world of country radio, it's endearing and just plain adorable. You sort of just want to take her out to dinner and not try anything.
That's not sexy. Why is she on the list?
That's not. Yeah.
He's got her ranked pretty high
Ma-
for just taking her to dinner.
Everyone that we've kind of mentioned so far has you've got some years on them, and you can say, okay, yes, but she's still in her prime. So maybe if we did this in 20 years, let's see where she's at.
Oh yeah, there's a good
Because
thought.
She's
If we do well in 20 years, and then
They'll
not
do
ask
it, yeah.
and not ask us,
right.
Because in 20 years, we're
Yeah.
going to be definitely not there to judge this.
Now you can think whatever you want to about this artist. Number 10. Now we're in the top 10.
Top 10. Okay, this should be getting good.
Here we go. This
So
should
and
be,
and I,
should be.
and whatever, I gotta say yes, she's pretty hot. Is J Lo?
Oh yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She got a good picture there. She's showing a little bit too much out of the clear
You
wet
really
shirt.
don't need to show us a picture.
No,
What are
no,
you
but
bringing
right. She's showing a little bit too much right there.
up? Oh, that picture.
To-
there,
Tony's in that picture, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Dumbass.
Tony. What was Tony's last name? Yeah, Tony. Our comic buddy, Tony Ariola. That's bad. Number 9, I think Jimmy's all over it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from, she's like 80s, kind of. She's 54 now. Holy shit.
Good.
Sheila E.
No, I never thought. she was
No,
sexy.
really? I thought maybe that'd be in your deal.
Very talented though.
Oh, okay.
Very talented, but not. I never thought of her. As
I don't know if I
being-
would put Sheila E over J Lo though.
Do you
Right?
think
I don't think. I mean, if now we're throwing J Lo in there, I'm thinking J Lo should be top 5.
you think maybe it was the Sugar Walls? Wasn't that Sheila E?
No, it's Sheena Easton.
Sheena Easton. That's
yeah,
right.
that's total white
Sound
girl right
like
there.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
But no, Sheila E. No, I never thought she was sexy. Not saying she ain't to other people, but no, never was. But above J Lo, no,
Yeah,
I don't think that's accurate.
Now this is bad. I don't know who it is.
Ariana's down with the Sheila E.
Liz Fair.
Liz Fair, yeah,
Liz Fair is good looking.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at the
Liz
picture.
Fair was
yes.
kind of around that Jewel, Lisa Loeb time.
Oh
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
She was kind of like the first one to be that type.
Yeah, she played the
And
guitar. She was
Yeah.
kind of what? Okay, so
Joan
she's
Jettish, Wonder Ways, punk kind of thing.
yeah, she's okay. So what Taylor Swift is trying to be now is what she was 15 years ago. Let's say, if
Yeah.
not longer. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, no.
So she'd be the perfect. Okay, we did the Taylor Swift. Let's see what Taylor Swift would be 20 years. She's that season.
I
one. 'Cause
agree with
think
you,
if we
yeah.
did this 20 years ago, they'd be like,
yeah. I'll agree.
Wow, look at the quote. They have Liz Fair was sexy when she was shy and only got sexier. She began funning around with auto-tune. Also, she just loves to fuck. What?
Go.
Oh, well.
How many other rockers just love to? I can't even say it again. Prince treats sex as some kind of ritual. Rolling Stones surely do it mechanically, and countless others. But Fair just loves it. Wow, no wonder she's up there.
I like how on the chat room it says under Ariana, it says message retracted. Must have been a good one.
Eight's too high on the list, she said.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's the retracted thing.
I like that. I refuse to answer to incriminate myself.
That was bad. Oh man, the freaking there it is. All right, number. Okay,
Number 7.
7.
What's the matter, Roy?
8 in this one. I gotta say 80s, yes. From the 90 up, hell no.
Well, yeah, but Samantha Fox, you were down with that.
No, but that's even today, I bet.
Oh, okay, go.
And I put her in the Courtney Love file.
All right, let's have it.
Madonna.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean
80s. Yes.
I think probably her best look was probably mid 80s.
With the lace gloves and the things.
Right
and
after the
Dick Tracy when she
after like a virgin. After that, then I think that's probably her best looking years.
Once she got to like the late 90s.
Papa Don't Preach.
Ooh, Papa Don't Preach. That was a hell of a freaking corset.
Yeah.
You know, Dick Tracy, that era, I think that's probably her best looking years. Yeah.
Okay.
Erica, no.
I like how people.
I would still say if you're gonna put her in the Courtney Love, she's still at least the top. She's at the top of that Courtney Love. She's at least had a legitimate career.
Well, she did have a career.
Yeah. Ariana says she looks like Skeletor now. It's very cheekbone.
Did she make her freaking gap in her teeth on purpose? Is that what I heard?
It seems like it, right?
Yeah.
And
Defended by the British.
once she got that British accent and Kabbalah,
Yep.
the
And
gap,
yoga.
I think, the gap came with it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Number 6, Shirley Manson.
From Garbage.
Yes.
She's cute. You guys familiar?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I don't think she's a
Cute,
top 10.
Cute pixie thing,
No,
but
not
I don't
no,
think Drop Dead
no.
Gorgeous, no.
To me, she's Taylor Swiftish.
That might
Just
be fair.
cute thing.
Yeah.
Obviously
Oh,
older,
let's
but
see. I saw something go. No way hotter than J-Lo. Okay.
No,
just checking.
absolutely. No. Yeah.
J-Lo's
only a 10.
right. But
Top 10.
But Skeletor hotter than J-Lo, no.
And J-Lo's hanging out with A-Rod now.
Right.
But see, and J-Lo
And-
still looks good, and she hasn't plastic surgeryed up enough for us to go, shit, she got a facelift or something.
I'm sure she got something. But see, here's the thing: when I when I saw her on Idol, I liked her just because I liked her then.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
The computer's going slow. That's the only reason I'm saying.
No worries.
Number 5. One word.
God, Cher.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying words.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Um,
That's the same thing. I'm like,
Avril Lavigne. Yes.
Oh my god, who's
No.
made this list?
Yeah, no, that's not.
That's another.
It says
Taylor
combining
Swift?
supermodel good looks and punk rock attitude was genius.
She was not punk rock. She was not.
No, she
That's what it
dressed
said.
like a little skater boy.
Right.
And she had the black eye bullshit.
Right.
Right.
She had suspenders and a tie. and
Maybe
a
out of
wife
that
beater.
garb, she probably looks good, but we don't know that.
No.
No, I'm
this,
gonna.
this list is no longer legitimate. To
Yeah,
me.
we're thumbs
See,
down.
everyone's all
It's
after the list
not,
again.
no.
It's kind of like the one last week where it seems like they need to flip the order.
You can
Yeah,
go
but
back
J-Lo's
to
in the
it.
middle.
Well, that's where she is now. But what I'm saying is the other ones because you're going into Avril Lavigne right here at number 4
Or no.
or 5. Either one. That's
She was
too
5.
high.
She was 5.
No.
Yeah.
This list is not legit. I don't know who's making this list. It's
Erica,
not.
get the fuck out of here.
Is that what she said?
Yes.
Oh, the skater boy Jimmy is funny.
Yeah.
Number 4, Beyonce.
She's a good-looking woman.
Yes, definitely.
Look at it. It's all of a sudden it got quiet.
She's a good-looking woman,
Hey.
and but not for me. Not I don't drop the look.
I've seen her in concert because I saw her and Jay-Z thing a couple years ago.
Your
and
boy,
she-
it's your boy.
His boy and
It's your boy.
a great they put on a great show, but I don't believe legitimacy now because they could all be hot, but at this point J-Lo being 10 and then I wouldn't even put J-Lo. I would put J-Lo above Beyonce.
Yeah.
Just that, but I don't know who does this list, but they're gonna,
Ariana here. No, number 4, no complaints.
And the LA Weekly is just locked up.
All right.
Nice.
Now we're all in suspense for the last 3.
the top
Damn it,
3.
it did it again. It did it last week too. You know what it is? It's probably a virus list.
Are you getting
The Trojan horse of a list, yeah. Like,
you
you
getting
just get
launched in there?
angry and you're just like, no,
No.
we'll never put J-Lo that down the list.
I'm gonna have to go on this side now.
Okay, we have to do for Erica
I think it's male.
the sexiest men next week.
Oh, it's there. It's there. It's
I
available.
figured it would be, but we figured we got a request, so we'll have to ferret it out.
We'll do it next week. No, but you can't. Don't look it up beforehand.
I'm not.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm telling listeners.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh no,
Oh
then
shoot! I already got men.
no, then we won't do it.
Oh my God! Now both lists. LA Weekly, top 20. It locked up my computer. My computer is frozen.
Wow.
Okay. So where are we at? Number three.
Number 3. Okay, number 4 was Avril Lavigne.
Yes.
Number 3.
Number 3. We're getting there. Sorry. Okay. Number 4 was Beyonce.
Beyonce, that's right.
Number 4.
Number 3, Debbie Harry.
Again, if we're talking about prime,
good looking.
Yes.
And she was actually pretty unique looking for the 70s.
Right.
With the white hair, basically, blondie, CBGB, that kind of. In those elements, she stood out quite a bit, actually.
Right.
Studio 54.
Right.
So for that, I'll give her a thumbs up, but it never rocked my tree.
You know, I went to grad night in '83,
and
she played there, and everyone wanted them to play a song, and they wouldn't let her play it.
Oh, really?
It's too sexy.
Oh, shit.
All right, number 2, Inner Prime, and making a comeback now, as far as on the list, I think, is Britney Spears.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Britney, but again, because of how far J-Lo is down.
Look at he just all over this thing.
That's the bar right there.
Yeah,
that's
you know, I don't know what the criteria was for this, but I mean, Britney's at a good spot. I don't know if number 2, but you know,
yeah. No, it's agreed. Exactly. You hit that apex with J-Lo. Yeah, and you're kind of like, what the fuck you thinking? So, Britney Spears, cute, sexy for her time, and but the
hell of a show in Vegas, though. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah. Oh, the one now, right?
Yeah.
She went through her trouble shit like everyone does. So I guess she's in a good spot right now.
Said there wasn't a heterosexual man alive who didn't want to lose his shit over the Baby One More Time video in '99.
What's that?
It says there wasn't a heterosexual man alive who didn't lose his shit over the Baby One More Time video in 1999.
Oh, no. When that came out, everyone said, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was pretty risque back then.
But you know, when it came down to 2 of them, who was about the same time was Christina Aguilera.
Right.
And she was hot, but the difference was she had talent.
I know, but see, at our age, I don't know, Travis, you look like you're probably like 10 years younger than us. So
I'm guessing more.
I'm 30.
Yeah, I was guessing more.
Yeah, a little more than that. So when we saw it, it's like, holy shit, and then we can't look anymore. But when she came out, you know, her and Christina, they were babies.
They came out at the same time, both from that Mickey Mouse Club.
Mickey Mouse stuff.
Yeah. I would probably put Christina over Britney, but
I would.
And here, she didn't make the list.
No, see, that's a shame.
That makes no.
Because see, here's the thing with Christina Aguilera is she looks good, skinny, and fat.
Jesus.
Well,
let's just say it.
Well, she's
when she's gotten a little plus size, a little pouchy.
When she's on The Voice, she's either fucking Christina Aguilera, Coke bottle body,
right,
or she's a little chubby.
I'm gonna get angry listeners when I said pouchy. I know that
pouchy.
She's a little pouchy, you know. Pouchy. She gets a little, you know.
Yeah. So anyway, we're talking more about who wasn't on the list on this one. Okay, so Britney was number 2.
Number 2.
All right. So this I don't even know if we're gonna be surprised, Travis.
Well, he already sees it because on this list.
Okay.
Before we say who it is, what are you thinking?
I'm
thinking top 5.
I'm definitely thinking top 5. Again, you know, I'm pulling for J-Lo. I feel like.
You think J-Lo could take over number 1 here?
Oh yeah, at this point, yeah.
So J-Lo should be number 1. Where would you put this one?
I'm
thinking. In my head, I'm thinking 3.
I'm thinking 4 or 5. Yeah, I was thinking that. If we're just talking about the people that are already on this list, not including other ones that have been. You know.
So who do we got?
Shakira.
Shakira.
Yeah. Come on, man.
No.
No,
not at all.
15, 16.
Oh,
yeah. Nothing special. Sorry.
I'm thinking she's top 5 easy.
No, she's Gucci. No, I don't.
That's Charo.
Yeah, she's the modern. I always said she's the modern day Charo. She's the one that took the shoes, man. If anything, I put her 16, 17.
All right. Well, there's the list. Ellie Weekney didn't fail again. They got us all pissed off.
Oh, see, Kathy here. She threw out Tony Braxton. Now that's some shit right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ariana, she smells like Barbie hair. That would probably apply to about 5 in the top 10 right there.
You know, and where's Alanis Morissette? Where's someone I mentioned? You know, because I'm only mentioning that because we're talking about so many different types of genres of women. MIA Maya, I wouldn't even put on the list because she's not even.
And where's Faith Hill? Where's the country?
Right. Where? Yeah. Carrie Underwood.
Jeez.
You even said Grace Slick. Okay, back in the day, Grace Slick. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So no, this was Dennis' worst list ever.
Yeah. Someone else put in there Lita Ford. Where's Lita Ford?
I was going to say Lita Ford. Yeah.
Kiss Me Deadly. Yeah,
I
exactly.
thought that was coming.
We had Joan Jett. We might as well have had Lita Ford.
I know who Dennis wanted number 1.
Oh, where is Susanna Hoffs?
We're Susanna Hoffs, man.
From the Bengals.
Ah,
exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, no, there was Shakira shouldn't be on the list.
I don't think you
Not
could
on the
break
list
up
at all.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think you break up a girl group like that though. So I think you had to like anyone from like the Go-Go's or.
I got you. Make them singular.
Yeah, because
okay.
you know. So yeah, if you're just
To be
talking about
fair.
like you know, well, I mean, I guess Gwen Stefani's okay because she just played with other guys, so she's okay. 'Cause she's the front woman of that band,
Right.
You know? But no, this the worst list. I don't know. Who,
Worst
yeah,
list
the
ever.
worst
I
list
love
ever,
that.
Yeah, worst.
Yeah, LA Weekly is definitely the source for our list on these here because it's the same controversy as the last week's ones. Like,
I think I think this like list was created by like, the writers of like The Big Bang Theory. Just guys who just had like, hey, I just finished that episode. You want to work on this top 20 list? Or
yeah,
what, you
fuck
know?
this shit.
I'm trying to think of
My
someone
dad
else who
likes
should be on
that
there.
band. I don't want him.
That was a good one. Carrie Underwood need to be. Wait, now hold on a minute. How could Taylor Swift be on there and Carrie Underwood not?
So here's what I feel like they did. They took like different genres and said, okay, we have to like put one to represent each genre or each, you know, and then they completely failed because I would have put Carrie Underwood over Taylor Swift in a heartbeat.
Taylor, I don't think could have got on the list.
No, I don't think she should have been, and especially that high.
And like, to me, like Taylor Swift, Avril Lavigne, even Britney Spears, those are like little girls.
Even if you're talking,
those are little
talking
girl
about someone
images, you know what
modern
I mean?
now, where's Katy Perry? You know, I know we Beyonce and J-Lo, whatever, but Katy Perry is right now kind of that.
True.
You know, but I don't know. I don't.
Oh, there you go.
Don't know who created this list.
LA Weekly.
LA Weekly.
The list that keep on giving.
So we'll have a list next week for all you ladies.
Oh, for sure. For sure. But
I almost want to look at it just to see.
No, don't.
I won't.
Do not.
I won't.
All right, now we're almost done with the show tonight, but we have something for Travis.
Oh, here we go.
This is something we do with every new guest that come on
All
here.
right, I'm excited.
This here is what we call the Roy and Jimmy Thing Great 8 Quiz.
Okay.
It's just a yes or no. There's no right or wrong answers.
Like this, all right. I like it already.
I like it already.
Well, it's not just yes or no. There's.
It's whatever you feel.
All right,
there's
cool.
no wrong answers.
Cool.
How's that? That better. So, Travis Tapleshay, it's your turn to take the Roy and Jimmy Thing Great 8 Quiz.
Great 8, I love it.
Number 1, Fallon or Kimmel?
I like the breath right before.
I'm gonna say Fallon because it's Tonight Show. Regardless of who the host is, it's.
He's going with tradition.
Yes, I'm going because that is the where we all as comics want to do.
The apex of
The
it all,
apex,
right there.
yes.
Excellent. Okay, number 2, chill music. What's the music you go to, genre or artist, to get you out of any kind of funk you're in? And it may be funk that gets you out of your funk.
You know what I like to do? I was talking about how we do karaoke in my show. I like to sing "Careless Whisper," and that really just soothes me. It does.
That's awesome.
The saxophone solo is awesome. I'm just like, okay,
I'm good.
Let's bomb on some dick jokes tonight. You know, like.
Because Guilty Feet have got.
I did it. I did that song the day before George Michael died.
Oh shit!
And I've only done it a couple times since then, but you get a little emotional. Yeah. You know, like I feel like he's there with me, like kind of like Angel in the Outfield, like helping me with the song. Thanks, Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, it's very
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Just very just kind of like wring my wings out. You know, there we go.
Let's help.
There we go.
Along,
Oh
yeah.
Yes.
It's just a great. I mean, there's a couple reasons why I like the song. It came out in '86. Year I was born. It's just George Michael being George Michael. You know, like he didn't care if he was gay or straight. He was gonna have sex with the couch, and it was gonna be great. You know, he was gonna make love to the couch, and the couch was gonna smoke a cigarette afterwards. You know, that's just kind of how it was. You know,
that's awesome.
It's
dude.
great. Yeah, it's a great music video. So you guys YouTube it. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Let's see here. What was that? Big Earn did the chili cook-off with Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
Sexy chili.
Just
So
stirring the
fucking
chili.
funny. It's fucking hilarious.
Great.
Dude. Number 3, your comic inspiration. What's one of your idols?
Oh man,
Kind of made you kind of go,
Yeah.
yes, I'm going to do this.
You know what? And it's not that I really patterned myself after this person. It's just that when I saw their Comedy Central special, I was like, that's what I want to do. And to this day, and regardless of what people say, Paulo Francisco. Just the energy, the noises.
Dude, his early shit with the fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger thing and Hold My Baby. Oh
I actually
my
saw
God.
him. I saw it at Ontario.
Yeah, I've seen him a few times. Yeah, great.
Yeah, I saw him at Ontario too. He
Right.
fucking just killed it. Yeah.
Crushed.
Him or I mentioned earlier, Dice Clay, just because he just doesn't give a shit. And
Do you watch his show
I
on
do watch
Showtime?
Dice, yeah.
the Dice Show and
Yeah.
Showtime fucking kills me.
Yeah,
It's so
it's
freaking
great.
funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Again, a guy who's been able to resurrect his career after many years of ups
yeah.
and downs. So yeah, it's good to see him.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Number 4, your go-to comedy movie, and we'll give you 2 on this one.
Okay, cool. Because I have a couple. I like King's of Comedy, or the King of Comedy, excuse me, with De Niro and rest in peace Jerry Lewis. Because it's kind of like all of us. Like we all want to like get, as I was saying earlier with the Tonight Show, we all want that. Hey, we're gonna be a comedian. I want that 5 minutes of fame, and I just think it's
right.
It's such a, and it's it's a Martin Scorsese film, and it's just got like a lot of good elements, and you forget that Sandra Bernhardt's in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I hadn't seen that.
But,
oh my god, I haven't heard that name.
Yeah,
forever.
I know. But it's just a great movie. It's just like I said, it's really very, it's its own, it's the dark side, but it's also, who hasn't tried to do a talk show in their living room and make a fade out, like who else? You talk to the mirror all the time, and he just, it's, I don't know, that one, and then Animal House.
Dude!
It's just, if I just
I
want
saw Animal House a couple months ago,
Yeah.
uncut. It was like I think it was on Cinemax, and I hadn't seen it uncut in so long. Oh my god, I laughed so
a great
freaking
movie,
hard
yeah.
all the way through.
We just did a story a few weeks ago on the Donald Sutherland part.
Yeah.
Oh,
where
right.
it cost him a ton of money. They wanted to find someone to do it, and they wanted a big name because no one thought anyone was going to watch the movie.
Right.
Because they're like, this is a piece of shit.
Right.
But we're going to try to get a big name to get a draw. And they said they wanted to give him so much money. They said, we'll give you like $10,000 and like 5% of the gross or something.
Right.
And he's like, no. And he goes, okay, we'll give you this and like 7% of the gross or something. He's like, no. And he goes, just give me like 30 grand. I don't want the gross. Just give me all my money up front. And it came down. It would have ended up making him like $100 and something million over the, or no, it was like 40 something million. I think it would have made
Was
him.
it Harrison Ford that took the percentage on Star Wars as opposed to?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that he said, I'll just, and then of course,
What happens?
Yeah.
But it was that deal. It's like, no, I'll take my
Right.
30 grand. Oh, bad choice.
You know,
Right.
and now that's like a viable question to ask an actor. But back then, that was like, who was even thinking that shit back
Right,
in the
yeah,
70s? No one
yeah.
was thinking of the back end and the video sales. There were no video
There was
sales.
there was just, I need to make my money now because tomorrow's not guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean, like Tom Hanks will say, "Yeah, I'll take the marketing, I'll take marketing percentage, I'll take a back end percentage, I'll take videos because that's where all the money's being
That's
made."
where
Now you can do that. Back in the 70s, you're like, "Fuck it, dude, whatever."
He took the percentage on Turner and Hooch. I don't know if you guys know that. No.
Oops.
What? Just,
But the only mistake he made
Yeah.
right there is that
but Hooch took the full.
Hooch paid him up
The
front.
estate of Hooch, is doing so well. Yeah.
That and with bosom buddies, he didn't know about residuals then, right?
Right. That's the only two back
And
ends.
what was that
Oh,
other guy's
yeah.
name? Peter Scolari?
Scolari,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
All right, number 5. What's the last thing that pissed you off? Could be minor, could be major. What's the last thing that got you?
I love it already.
Oh man, I think I don't know where you guys are as far as sports fans, but I think just this whole weekend with the whole protests and everything. And you know what? I support the players. I know that it's not against those who've served in the military currently and former, but it's so weird. I mean, I can go on a soapbox with this, but I just think just play the damn game. You know what? I know you got things to worry about. I know there's a lot of issues in the world, but we're dealing with it. Go out and play the game. Play the game. Honor those. Honor the flag. Make your simple process. Other ways, just go play the game, and that way we don't have to worry about politics and football meshing. It's fun.
It is bullshit and plus it was kind of forced on them to react. So it was definitely a bullshit weekend for all that. So.
It just ruined. We all look forward to Sunday's fall. In September, October, November, and it was just kind of like, man, I don't want this. I don't want politics in something I really enjoy watching. I just want them to play the game.
Well, I was very happy then that my Rams won on Thursday.
There you go. Right.
That was
before
a very
the
enjoyable
before the,
game right there. All right, number 6, pizza leftovers, cold or warmed up?
Depending on what I'll do like cheese and pepperoni cold, but if it's got like other toppings, I have to warm them up because there's nothing weirder than like bell pepper that's just kind of like a little bit too icy cold.
This is our first dual answer.
Yes,
right.
Never
there.
had a
This
dual
is
answer.
Smart man.
Okay.
That is a wise man. Yes, very nice. Number 7. What is your favorite cuss word? And go ahead and say it.
Cunt basket.
I like the baskets put on it.
Just don't be a cunt basket, you know, and
Just don't.
Just don't. You're collecting cunts in your basket, and don't do it. So
Just
why are you
don't.
collecting it? Why
I
is
know.
it? Yeah,
I know what's in there. Stop it.
Right. Yes, I can see it from here. Thank you. I've had it. Yeah, we're
Oh,
good.
man,
We're
I just
good.
I all I could hear was a tisket, a tasket.
Stupid cunt basket.
That's what I was hearing.
Just, yeah.
All right, here we are. Number 8. This is our favorite.
You know what's bad? They didn't sing that song when he was young. That's
They
why.
did
right?
not. No.
No.
Well,
yeah,
you
no.
and I were on it.
We're right there.
And he's like,
Finish
"What's this
the
dude
sentence.
talking
What's he talking about? All right, number 8. This is our favorite. It's a showstopper. This is what we live for. Number 8 of the Great 8 quiz. Travis Tamplechet. What is your best impression? Now everyone does one.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be a famous person,
Man.
but everyone does one. A sister, brother, teacher, buddy, a celebrity. Everyone has one. Travis, what is your best impression?
I have a lot of them, but one that I think will make people laugh is my Woody Allen.
Oh shit!
Oh my God, Sudi, what are you saying? This is so crazy. I mean, come on, like we're in a marriage. It's okay. It's fine. I can touch you down there. We're good.
Giggle for about
I
slides.
That's a showstopper right there.
There we go. It's always weird when a brown guy does Woody Allen.
That's
so
awesome, dude.
just so you know. Goodness, Sudi.
Oh, dude, that was
All
awesome.
right, thank you.
Travis,
Thank you.
buddy, great meeting you last week.
Yes, guys.
Thanks for
Hey,
coming in today, man.
You know what? I've had such a fun time. I really appreciate it. I really hope your listeners had a good time as well.
No,
Because it's
they're all
cool.
piping in right now.
They're piping in on the impersonation.
Yes.
Love it.
There you
LMAO.
go.
No,
So
I
it's good
had a
stuff.
great time. Thanks for coming in, man. We'll definitely have you up again. We look
appreciate
forward
it.
to November
4th, Holiday Inn. So if you guys are, that's plenty of time to get, babysitters and whatnot. It's going to be a great time. We're going to do a benefit show that night. We'll have more details. Follow me. Follow these guys. They're awesome. I really appreciate
Excellent.
it.
And your next one is
This Saturday.
This Saturday night. Yep.
And who do you got up on there?
Oh man, we got a lot of good comics. Greg Buckman.
The Wow Dude.
The Wow Dude. Jessica
Yes.
Rosas. My buddy Doug Gonzalez. Nabil the Extremist, who's a very funny gentleman. And like I said, each week we have different comics, so come out and enjoy as well.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Again, Travis, thanks for coming in, man.
Thank
We
you.
had a great time. Roy,
Jimmy,
this is another Monday night.
Monday night, man.
All right, podcast will be up by tomorrow. We'll be back here, as always, every Monday night, 9 to 11 p.m. West Coast time, right here on the one and only chaoticradio.com.
Another shout out, Travis, for coming in. Awesome. Going to do one on the 4th. Oh, ready.
Excellent.
All right, man. You guys all have a great week. We love you all. Hit them, baby.